Hey guys, what's up? My name is Trish. Welcome to my channel, Trish the Natural. If you want to see how I achieve this braid out using TréLuxe products, stay tuned. Okay guys, today I'm going to be doing a braid out using some products that I had in my stash for a while from TréLuxe. And let's get started. What I used to wash my hair was the Camille Rose Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse. I washed with this for the first wash. And for the second wash, I used the Curl, Renew, and Restore from TréLuxe. And it's a gentle cleansing rinse. I use quite a bit of this. It's like a regular, shampoo consistency. It wasn't real thick. It wasn't too thin. It has a light, pretty floral smell to it. But I didn't find myself getting a lot of lather. That's why I think I used so much, because I was trying to get a lather from this. But I do feel between this and this, I did get my hair clean. So after that, I washed my hair. I did not have a deep conditioner for TréLuxe, so I used what I had in my stash because I'm trying to use up my stash. Like I said, I had a little bit of Miche left. I had a little bit of the Strengthen and the Indulge, and I used them both together, so I was able to use these up. And it wasn't enough, for my whole head, so it did the job. So I deep conditioned with Miche, and then I got in the shower and I rinsed my hair, and I had to go somewhere, so I didn't have time to like sit down and put the leave-in through my hair. But when I got out the shower, I did kind of just put a little in my hand and put it on each side so you guys can see. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I still got a plastic cap on. So I did get to, put it on top of my hair, but not all the way through like I like to do. And you see it is still really wet. And that's how I wanted it to be. So this is how my hair is looking with just a bit of the leave-in on. Look like it's kind of sitting on top, doesn't it? But you can see my hair is still like dripping wet. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my time and put the Untie the Knot Nourishing Leave-In Conditioner through my hair. That's what I'm getting ready to do now. Okay, guys, I'm back from letting my hair marinate under a plastic cap for about 30 minutes. So now I'm getting ready to put in my braids for the braid out. And again, I'm going to be using a TréLuxe Curl Supreme 4-in-1 Hydrating Cream. It has a light, pleasant smell. This is what it looks like. It's a creamy consistency. It looks thicker than it is. It's creamy, very creamy. Just like the leave-in was very creamy feeling too. Okay, how I'm gonna do this. Put a little bit on my edges. Sometimes forget to get the edges like I should. Okay. Let's see what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna split this one. That's what I want to do. 2 even sections. I guess that's pretty even right there. Okay. So let me pin this up here out the way. And let's start on this one. Let's see. The leave-in, to me, it's feeling a little better. I mean, it feels soft, but it's still damp, so. But it does feel a little better. Okay. Yeah, it does feel a little better than it was upon applying. So I think putting it under that plastic cap and letting it soak in a bit, I think that helped. Okay, so let's get started. So I want a firmer hold. So I'm not gonna go light with it. I'm gonna go medium. I'm gonna try to go medium with it. Okay. Like I said, it has a smooth consistency to it. But it, you know, again, it's looking like it's sitting on top of my hair. Okay, I'm gonna put a little more. Make sure I cover everything, but I'm not gonna try to go too heavy with it. But I do want to make sure I got everything well covered. Always a little extra on my ends. And again, today I'm doing a braid out. I've done quite a few twist outs, so I'm gonna do a braid out today. Okay, I think I've worked it in. So I make these sections even. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I got them even. I don't want to have to borrow at the end. You know, technique is everything. And when I do a braid out at the base up here, I don't do it real tight right here at the base because my hair is still somewhat wet. And as it dries, it's going to draw up, tighten up, and I do not want it tight at the roots. Now, as I go down past that point, then I start to braid it a little tighter, but not at the starting point. And this is kind of wet for me because I'm, you know, trying to get this video done. But a lot of times I really like to do my hair on damp to dry hair because I find when I do it on soaking wet hair, it tends to shrink up a lot more. So I do like to usually when I do braid outs and twist outs, I like to do them on damp to dry hair. And as I go, I am adding a little more to the ends. And the ends today, I will just be twirling those. I think that's about enough. Add a little tiny more. To those ends. And just twirl, 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 twirl. So I can have a nice little curl on the end. Curl. Okay. So that's one. I'm wondering, are these too skinny? But let me see. Let me do another one for you guys on this side. And I think again, I'm going to part it with my fingers horizontally. Okay. Usually I do a better job of separating my hair. Okay. And I can still see the leave-in. Put a little bit on my edges. Okay. Starting with this much. Rub it in my hands and apply it. It said from root, from the tips. As far as the directions, it said from the tips up to the roots. Just do it my regular old way. I just put it on there and make sure I'm covering everything. That's how I do it. A little more. Let's open it up. Okay, it looks like I got it well covered. Throw that onto the ends. And let's just rub it through a little bit. It feels okay. Like I said, it's still wet. You really know how products impact your hair once it's dry. That's the true test. When your hair is dry, if it feels moisturized, if it feels hard, that's the true test. So right now it feels okay. It really does. It feels okay. Okay. Let's start braiding. Here, 3 somewhat even sections. Okay. And remember, guys, at the base, not too tight. Again, because the hair is still wet. And when it dries, it's going to draw up and it's going to become tighter. So once you braid down a bit, then you can start braiding a little more firm, a little more tight. And, you know, have a nice grip on the hair. You want your braids to be uniform. And that way your texture or curls, waves, whatever you want to call it, will be uniform as well. And as I get to the end, add a little bit more product. There we go. I'm going to leave a little bit out to get my little curl on the end. And I do like to kind of sure I get that so I can get a nice little grip on it and have that extra bit of product on the end to help me get that twirl, that little twirl curl, and for it to hold all the way. And there we go. So that's 2. So I did a couple of them on camera for you guys. I'm going to finish up off camera, and that way I can look in my mirror so I get a better look at what I'm doing. But I'll be back to show you once I get all my braids in, if I'm not too tired. But regardless, I'll come back and show you guys the final look, the takedown, what it's going to look like after it dries. So stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm finished putting in my braids. I have about 12 braids all over my head, and this is what it's looking like. I'm going to come back to show you guys the final results. Probably won't be tomorrow because I doubt if my hair will be dry by tomorrow. Probably it'll be the day after that to give my hair a chance to dry. And actually, like I said in the instructions on the products, they recommend air dry. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let my hair air dry, and we'll see what it looks like. Stay tuned. Okay guys, I'm back. It's been a couple of days since I put in my braids for my braid out. I took most of them down because you know it takes forever to get the braids down, but this is how it's looking. So hopefully you guys can see the definition that I got from the TréLuxe products. I'm trying to see if I see any snow. Okay, so I took most of them down. This one looked like it got a little frizzy. This one back here felt like it got quite a bit of frizz. It might have gotten wet too. But let me take down this last one. And I did put some amla oil on my hands, and then I just ran it through the braids. Okay, so this is what my definition is looking like. So this is what it's looking like. Kind of separating it, kind of where it wants to separate. Let's see how it feels. It feels moisturized. Definitely feels moisturized. Real good definition. Okay, guys, I'm gonna finish like separating it, and then I'm gonna come back and let you guys see the final results. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, I'm back. This is my final look. I decided to go with a middle part, and I fluffed my hair some more, and I stretched it a tiny bit. But you know, when you do a braid out versus a twist out, it's just more elongated, and I noticed that I didn't really have to stretch it a lot at all. It really got some nice stretch or elongation from doing a braid out versus a twist out. So this is it, guys. I changed my top so you could see it, my hair a little better. You can see the ends where I twirled the ends. So you can see I got a little curl on the ends. I have definition throughout. And hopefully you guys can see that. It's nice. I like it. It feels pretty soft. Moisture is okay. It's not the most moisturizing feeling, but it does feel moisturized. So I'm thinking it will probably feel moisturized at least for a couple of more days, I'm thinking. That's it, guys. I hope you like this video. If you have any questions for me, leave them down in the comments section. If you like this video, I invite you to come back, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll know when I drop new content. And also, if you think this video would be beneficial to someone else because you liked it, hit that like button and share it with someone who could benefit from the information. With that, I'm signing off. Until the next video, Peace.